Hi. It's going to be a reading for air signs and air sign energy. Doing air signs first because that was my most watched elemental video last go around. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any placements or none at all? Just glad you're here. One more. Clunk, clunk. Okay. Air signs and air sign energy. I'm going to do a Whatchadoin spread. The way I do Whatchadoin spreads. Excuse me. My voice is cracking. So I put all my cards face down on the table. Put one card down for the situation's energy, one card down for your energy, air signs. One card up top for the guiding energy, one card down below for the room to grow. One off to the side, two off to the side for the past energy or influencing energy, and one off to the other side for the potential future outcome, advice, or warning. Thank you. So let's get started. Air signs. Situation's energy is an 8 of Swords. This could be your energy, the energy, like how you feel about the situation, but I don't like saying that because this is the placement of you. So this could be somebody that is around you, or the essence of the situation, which is concern. Okay, it has an essence of concern, of kind of being trapped by thoughts, trapped within a pattern or a patterning of thoughts, and having a difficult time seeing beyond that pattern of thoughts, or kind of like, I'd say, escaping that pattern of thoughts. It's a worry. So this could be somebody around you is exhibiting this behavior, or it's defining the situation at hand. The situation being a very tense or anxious environment. Okay. You aren't having that shit. Justice. You are very balanced. You are fair. Okay? You are balanced. You are fair. You are not out of bounds. This actually might be a situation where somebody or a situation is trying to get you to feel as though you are out of bounds. I won't go too much into that at this time. Queen of Cups is guiding this energy. That's beautiful. That's emotionally nurturing. It is also emotionally intelligent and wise. Wise and intuitive. Okay? Just knowing what's best for the self, and knowing how to care for one's own emotions, and also how to give support to others' emotions appropriately. Thank you. Ooh, room to grow is the Lovers. Room to grow is the Lovers. You might be having a hard time making a decision, or you I'm going to have to get back to that because both of these are decision cards, but the room to grow is the Lovers, so it might be a little bit of having to make a decision with all parties considered, or all I'm going to have to get more on that. Maybe this influencing, I got 2 for the influencing energy. Ace of Pentacles and the World. This could be a new news or a new factor in something, or a leveling up, that like an opportunity that's come up to level something up, to enhance something, to invest in something that would close an old cycle to open up a new cycle, a reward from a lesson learned. I just heard passage, like a passage into, or a rite of passage. But this anxiousness, air signs, the devil in the future. Okay. This might be an issue of assuming the worst. I see it in two ways. There might be an issue of assuming the worst. This is what you're trying to figure out and why you're in limbo. Okay, you're in limbo between two sides. There's two sides of the Libra scale right here and a sword of truth right here. This is the mode. You are, what is that called? When the jury does this, not the judge, but when deliberation. You're in a state of deliberation right now. Right now, in your state of deliberation, you may be struggling with intellectualizing your emotions. And that's why here there needs to be a more aligned conversation between the intellect and the emotions with it, okay? Air signs intellectualizing their emotions? What? Love you. I'm just a person with cards. Don't look at me. I'm going to use Fountain Tarot to clarify for you. We're going to get to the bottom of this. The deliberation is Can I know more about this Ace of Pentacles with the World for the influencing energy? Looks like an opportunity or a thing that's presented to you, something that's proposed to you. Thank you. The Six of Wands. Man, it looks great. It looks like something well-deserved. Something to celebrate. It could be an announcement or like a job opportunity, work opportunity, something new that has started a new chapter in your life. So moving, leveling up your family, leveling up your relationship, a job opportunity, a job promotion, a new job entirely, okay? Something of that nature, and there was a lot of great celebration with it. So that's influencing, maybe there's somebody connected to the change. Excuse me, maybe there's somebody connected or in the sphere of the change, okay, that is exhibiting this Eight of Swords behavior. Can I understand more about this Eight of Swords, please? Got a couple that want to jump out. Thank you. The Hierophant. This is an issue of commitment or the long term. Fearing. There's also an issue of moral code here. Can I have one more for the situation? Somebody could be seeming, okay, with the devil. I feel like it's something about a fear of a long term, or not necessarily fear of the long term, but there's an uneasiness or an unsettlingness of like what the long term looks like, what the future beholds, okay? That instead of feeling very free and inspired by, wow, the future's full of endless possibilities, there's this spiraling a little bit that goes into like, there's anything is possible, and oh my God, anything is possible. You know, that's kind of the situation that's happening here. I do, excuse my throat, there may be communication, something that has to get communicated more clearly. Because of that Ace of Pentacles as the influencing, it feels like it's a commitment fear, or a long-term contract fear. That could have to do with anything of Capricorn energy. Okay, so Capricorn energy has to do with all things long-term goals, career, public, like presence, but then your public presence or public identity also connotes marriage and unions, and basically anything else that kind of like changes your life for a long term. Okay? Okay. You are in the Justice. So you are a Justice energy, being very fair and level. You really are. But I do feel like you lean more towards intellectual. You're in a let's go for it type of attitude. I feel like you're fighting against somebody else's worries, somebody else's hang-ups. Thank you. There's another Queen of Cups. You are okay. This is not going to be an easy question to ask. Okay. You are doing a great job listening to your own emotions. Are you doing that equal job listening to other people's emotions? Just a question. Queen of Cups up top. Guiding energy, because it looks like your emotions are very like optimistic, possible, anything's possible. And then maybe the person there's another person involved in this commitment, long-term plan, something like that, is experiencing more of the worry side. Okay? So, it's just a call for more gentleness. Okay? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the guiding energy. She's looking at that cup very intently. And that is her own cup, right? With the Lovers. I mean, really, air signs, you seem pretty set on what your perspective is, which is great. It's the guiding energy and the room to grow, so I'm just going to ask that question again, and it's an uncomfortable question to ask, but I ask it with a lot of great care in my heart. Are you listening to other people's emotions, and are you treating other people's emotions the way that you wish for your emotions to be treated? Okay, thank you. So the Lovers with the 9 of coins. I'm not going to ask that question again. And that's, I'm not here scolding anybody, but you've put so much work and great care into being able to understand and listen to your own emotional body. Now it's the time to share that gift in a new intimate way. And yeah, it's an opportunity to I would say not project That's an interesting message because that Devil card in the 8 of coins. And the Tower. Okay. As you've learned how to create the safe space for yourself to embrace your own emotional body, it's also to be able to be a safe space for another person or others to feel safe expressing their range of emotions also. This might be an issue of somebody keeping something bottled up that then explodes and sabotages something later. Because this is the potential future outcome advice or warning. And to me, this is when somebody does work or is working on something, because almost like they could be working on it obsessively or being overly focused on it, but the intention is not aligned with their true self. So, and then it gets divine intervention. There's a breakaway from it. Okay? What do I mean by that? It means somebody kind of maybe influenced, I don't want to say forced, but influenced by external factors to do certain work that their heart isn't in. They feel obliged to do it. And then it can cause divine intervention to say, basically to smack this down, because I see this tower as metaphorical for what this person is working on, and being like, psh, this doesn't align with your true self, and just knock it out. Not to alarm anybody. That could be another person. It doesn't have to be you. In fact, I don't believe it's you. I believe it is another person. So I don't think that it's you intellectualizing your own emotions. That might be how you approach other people's emotions, which then influences other people. This could. Other people involved in a situation to bottle up, and then they perform out of a space of thinking they're doing what they have to do or what they're supposed to do, instead of listening to their own true self. There's a block for this other individual, this other energy. Okay? So that's what I got for you, air signs. It's an interesting reading. I don't generally like talking about other people, but it's so much about how different energies are working and balancing with one another. Because of the double lovers, the double lover, I can't say that, double lovers cards. I said double lovers. Teehee. And then 2 devils cards. by the way. So there's a lot of pairing. That's why I talked about other people. So I hope that you got something from this message, and that you have a great time till I see you again. All right. Check out the other elemental readings. All right. See ya. Bye.